talk about how we hold our clarinet with our left hand on the upper joint. But first, let's talk about our right hand. For this, we're going to hold onto our barrel just right up here with our right hand, not gripping, but not too loose. Just want to make sure we have good control over it. Now with our left hand, it goes over these holes right here. And when I talk about hand shape, I like to use a cup to describe it. So I'm going to get my hand, left hand, I'm going to hold this cup. Notice how my fingers are spread apart. They're in a nice C shape right here. When I take off the cup, I'm going to keep my fingers just in that same position. So that's what you got to imagine. You're holding cups. Hands are nice in a C shape, fingers are spread out. And we're going to apply that to this upper joint of the instrument. So first things first, we've got to talk about our thumb, and we're going to get a closer look at that in just a second. All right, now let's talk about our thumb placement here on the back. This is what I like to call Squidward's house, because it kind of looks like Squidward's house from SpongeBob. So what we're going to do with our thumb is we're not going to hold it straight up and down. We're actually going to angle it just slightly. Pretend this was a clock, and here's 12 o'clock, here's 1 o'clock, and here's 2 o'clock, and that's where we're going to aim our thumb. So the pad of our thumb is going to rest right here on what's called the register key. Not on here just yet, but it's going to rest slightly, the tip of our thumb, right up against the register key on the tip. So here's Squidward's house's nose, right there, and we're going to hover over this thumb hole right here. So not at 12 o'clock, we're going to go at 2 o'clock, and that's going to help us keep our C shape that we were talking about earlier with the cups. So 2 o'clock, rest on the tip of the register key, and the rest of our thumb is hovering over the hole. And it's going to allow us to have easy access to touch it later on when we're rolling back and forth, rocking back and forth, and covering the hole. And that's how you hold your thumb. Let's learn the rest of the fingers. Now that we've talked about our thumb, let's talk about our fingers up here in the front. Our index finger is going to be number 1, middle finger is number 2, ring finger is number 3. And they go with these holes that are right up top, right here. So first finger is going to hover, and when I mean hover, I mean just gently rest above the first hole with the ring. Second finger, middle is going to rest over the second hole. Third finger is going to rest over this open hole that doesn't have a ring. And now our pinky is going to rest right on this cork. It's not going to be there forever. When we add our bottom joint, it's going to actually hold over a key. But for now, we're just going to place it there. So right hand holding the barrel, thumb goes where we explained earlier. First finger is going to rest over the first hole. Middle finger is going to rest over the second hole. Third finger is going to rest over the third hole, and pinky on the cork. So now what you got to notice is I still have that C shape going on. Right here, just like if I was holding my cup, just like that. Fingers apart. Same kind of deal. I should still be able to see you through right here on this hole. Nice and open and relaxed. We don't want any extra tension. Notice how my wrist and my arm kind of connect. We don't want any broken wrists like this. This is going to not let us move our fingers fast enough, or bent in like that. We want as much space as possible right here with our C for clarinet. Nice and open, just like that.